Have it, yes.
Game on.
Priestley far from clapped out at, I won't mention his age, but he's certainly still got a lot to offer this great sport. He will always go 2 ahead on his throw as long as he holds his throw. Of course, there's always a chance he can extend it on his opponent's throw, and that's what he'd like to do now. 85 from the starter, but Priestley can punish that. He can go 40 ahead with another treble 20. Now
70.
No.
The Wizard quoted at 50 to 1 for the tournament before this. Look at this, looking for a 180, second of the match, just misses out there. And now Dennis Priestley, who had a fabulous Holston Premier League, particularly in the first half of the regular league matches, and got to the semi-finals in that tournament. It was a magnificent display from Dennis. He was virtually assured of his place in the playoffs in Brighton, sort of 7 or 8 weeks into the tournament.
We had a little visitation during the break. I've got to be honest, it was from the very, very beautiful Helen Chamberlain, who came to tell us that when she was talking to Colin Osbourne earlier, you may have seen part of the interview in Wes Newton's practice shed. She said that he said how he prepares for each throw. He tries to clear his mind, think of waving cornfields or clear blue skies. Nigel, he's going to have to do a bit of that if he's going to get back in this game and focus fully.
91.
I don't know what's on his mind right now, but he certainly steps up to the hockey, she said, and stands it. And he won't release the dart until his mind is totally clear.
Absolutely. Phil Taylor mentioned in his interview earlier as well with Helen about the psychology and the mental attitude.
92.
Even now, we're not even into August, and Phil Taylor is really pushing forward with his mental preparation for the World Championships. And we're not even into August, and that doesn't start until mid-December.
Yes, I think for the top players, that's always foremost on their minds. Always try and hit your best form for the big tournaments, and of course they're so plentiful. The World Championship is the one understandably they most want to win, but this isn't far behind, rest assured. Lovely dart that. Oh, 114 leaves 108 rather, leaves double 14, double 7. Get there in a minute, Nigel.
And Dennis Priestley looking to capitalise here and go 6-3 up. That would be the biggest lead of the game so far. Looking for a treble 20 to start. Gets there nicely. Double top for Priestley to open up a 3-leg lead. That would be significant. Beautifully done from Dennis Priestley. He points towards his family, and that is a massive leg, and he's broken the throw. Priestley's back to open us up, and look at that, beautifully done from Dennis the Menace.
Yeah, he knows the importance of that one. He's now 2 breaks of throw up. He's throwing first here, gets off to a beautiful start, and this is where people like Dennis Priestley really start to turn the screw. Osbourne's got a job and a half on now to get back in this match. See, 140 there. Now, Chris Mason last night against Roland Sholton was in precisely this position. 2 breaks ahead, comfortably in front, and somehow let it slip. Now, let's give some credit to his opponent. But let's also admit that he didn't turn the screw. He didn't really take advantage of the situation. Yes, a bit of bad luck on the doubles, but in the end, you've got to go from here on to win the game. You've only yourself to blame if you don't. And Priestley will remember his recent experience against Dennis Smith in Las Vegas, when he was 4-0 up and coasting it and ended up losing to Dennis Smith. So he won't relax, he won't relent.
Well, this form, this game for Colin Osbourne, it's been going up and down like a yo-yo. He was a great yo-yo player when he was at school, but so far now he's got a bit of work to do to try and close the gap on this man. Priestley 6-3 ahead, looking to really shape up now for a stab at 7-3, but that wasn't the best set of 3 on that occasion.
Yes, he's a ping-ponger, he's a yo-yoer, and now he's an ace starter as well. And he's got to be all the aces here in one if he's going to get back into this match. But that's not bad, Nige. That's not bad, is it?
Absolutely, John. A beautiful way to respond from Colin Osbourne. Oh, perfection. And it's his second maximum of the match. But he's still 6-3 down. And look at this from Priestley. He'll be looking for a 14 to set himself up. He goes for the 6 route instead and leaves himself with double top. So beautifully done from Priestley.
Yeah, and he's obviously confident. He hit the double top perfectly the first leg. He then had a bit of a patchy, scrappy sort of few darts at it, but the last couple of times he's wanted double top, he's hit it perfectly. 100 both times as well. Lovely to watch, and he'll be confident of this, rest assured. 7-3 if he gets it. Not totally convincing, but he comes down 3/4 now, and now Osbourne will be hoping. He won't be watching. You can count on that. He'll be hoping that, and he's got his wish. He's got his wish. Come on, he says. This is so important, Nige. 44 for 6-4.
All about capitalising on your opponent's mistakes. It's a 13, so he's going to go for a single 15 to set up double 8 here. Double 8 to go 6-4. That would be a whole lot better than 7-3 down. Doesn't make it. Now Priestley for 7-3. And that's how this game of darts can turn around on one throw of a dart. And Priestley can open up a 4-leg lead. And even at this stage, you have to say that would leave Osbourne with a mountain to climb.
Gotta say, Nige, that was an awful dart at single 4, a sign of Osbourne perhaps just feeling it a little bit. As Priestley punishes him, Osbourne only had one dart.
But Osbourne is made of stern stuff, and here he is to throw, to try and get back into the match.
Yes, Nigel, these lads won't be doing 4 laps in around a minute, I can assure you, but they'll certainly try and get down as quickly as they can. A third 180 to Colin Osbourne. That's his third in 4 legs. And yet, he's lost the last 3 legs. It's all very well hitting the big 180s, but you're right, Dennis Priestley just grinds away. He'll pick up the 140s, he'll pick up the tons. He's just had the 180 himself. So, 180. Wouldn't it be nice if he hit another one now? Ha ha ha, wouldn't it be nice if he hit another one now? Oh, wouldn't it be nice if he hit another one now? Oh, unlucky, unlucky. Did you hear it click the other dart?
Yeah.
Come south of the target.
Magnificent from Colin Osbourne, really was, and already he's putting Priestley under pressure in this leg. And look at this from Priestley in response now. Can he get his second? Yes, he can! Dennis Priestley raises the bar. Again, anything Osbourne can do, Priestley can match. These two boys are really stepping it up in terms of the standard. 2 in now for Colin Osbourne. Has gone for the 25 route, and this could be one of the quickest legs of the game.
Yeah, he's on a 10-dart finish, Osbourne. I'll have a drink of what he had in the break. Well, maybe he can do 4 laps in a minute, the way he's been going. So, just to say though, Priestley's been doing this for years. Hit a 180 to stay in the leg, then comes back 91. That's been the hallmark of Dennis Priestley over the years. Always keeps himself in contention. The best leg of the tournament.